Good morning from the airport, guys. I am leaving today to California. I'm headed out via the new terminal. I haven't seen it yet, Terminal C at Orlando International Airport. And it is beautiful. That's all I'm going to tell you. It is beautiful. Look at the beautiful Disney store that we've got here. That's the area where I came from. Look how beautiful. I just realized that that beautiful wall is changing right behind me. There's 3 walls actually with all of the ocean life. Has a SeaWorld store right across it. And the back side of those walls has all of this greenery, and you can see that this shifts constantly. Look how beautiful. I have about an hour before I check in, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys as much as I can. I'm really excited about this. So the last time I flew JetBlue to LAX, there was not a nonstop flight. This one is nonstop, 5 hours. I had to fly from Orlando to JFK. I know, we're going to the opposite side. And then JFK cross country to LAX. So this flight was really cheap. It was like $238. One way. I'm not coming back on JetBlue because there is not a nonstop flight coming back, or at least it wasn't available. It was sold out. But I gotta tell you, this terminal is so beautiful. It kind of ruins it for the other terminal, A and B, because this is just brand new. The bathrooms are clean. It's got awesome stores. I am loving this terminal. It's gonna make me want to fly out of here as much as possible, because I think the last time I flew JetBlue, we left from Terminal B, I want to say. But I'm going to show you a little bit of the flight. JetBlue is also a great airline. They have more comfortable seats, they have better food, and it's great that it's a nonstop flight, and they're cheap. I can't remember if I told you guys how early it is, but I woke up at 4:30 today. Anyway, I went through the Disney store to see if there's anything different here than we would see in the parks. And the only thing I saw that they have that I haven't seen in the parks is that Mickey that's riding the carousel horse from Mary Poppins. But everything else you can find in the parks. But for you guys that are traveling into this terminal, or actually any of the other terminals as well, they all have a Disney store. They all have great merch. You can pick a little something up if you forgot to go to the parks, or if you didn't make it to the parks, or if you're just stopping through, grab something. So back to JetBlue. They have a little more room under seats for your legs. That's one reason why I love to fly them to LAX if I can. That was the reason why I was willing to go to JFK and then to LAX last time. They have better snacks, and they give you more snacks than the other airlines. So you don't need to fly first class to be comfortable and have good food. And I'll show you guys a little bit about that once we're on the plane. Hello from Long Beach, everybody. We are at the Catalina Express parking lot. We're taking the Catalina Express boat over to Catalina Island. We've made it to Catalina Island. It's called Avalon. That is the Wrigley house. Do you guys know Wrigley Spearmint Gum? Well, that is the house of the original owner. He's also the owner of Wrigley Stadium. Right behind me at the Catalina Shirt Company, you can find some really cool shirts at a pretty good price. I picked up some goodies for my honey. And by the way, if you guys don't know who my honey is, you gotta go check out Marky Mouse. He also has a channel on YouTube, and he does a lot of live streams. So if you prefer live streams, go over to Marky Mouse. Tonight we're eating at the M, which is an Italian restaurant here in Catalina Island, and it's right along that beach side. So we started with some appetizers, guys. I'm going to show you what we've got. And I forgot to mention, we're sitting outside. They've got the heat on behind me right there because it's cold. I went with a shrimp scampi. Look at that, guys, and it has extra garlic all on the sides. And my friend went with clams. The meal at the M was really good, guys. We had some appetizers. I had a delicious shrimp scampi, and then we also shared dessert. I forgot to film the dessert for you guys, but we had a delicious chocolate cake. The bill was $69 for me, my portion, but we had also had some drinks. So for $69, we ate really, really well today. Just wanted to let you know. But I'm going to give you a tour right now of the hotel where I'm staying, because if you haven't been to the Atwater and you're thinking of coming over to Catalina, I want to at least show you the room. I'll tell you what I think about it in the morning, because there is one little flaw that I think I've caught. But in the meantime, let me just show you the room because this is a great room. As you come in, we've got our little coffee bar right there. Love our little Keurig. We've got some waters. And again, we've got some storage here. We have a refrigerator down here. There we go. And let me pan out. Got a TV. And a little couch. I don't know if that is a sofa bed. The couch looks a little beat up, but the room itself has been remodeled, and overall it's really, really nice. I find that this is a little small, but that's okay because it's just me and I'm not really going to use it. So when we tried to book these rooms, there were only a couple of rooms left, and we kind of tossed for it, and I ended up getting the junior suite. So when I checked in, they had a bottle of champagne, which I've not opened up yet. I'm actually giving this to my friend. She's going to keep it. And some chocolate, and it says, welcome to the junior suite. But it is a really small area here. Her room is actually a little more open space. She has a regular king size suite. But let me show you the rest of my room. Here we go. Got the full size mirror. And voila. Have a nice big king size bed. Got a nice size TV. Here's that closet. The safe. Oh, I had not realized I have a couple of robes there. And let's get around to this side and let me show you the bathroom. Got a nice size vanity. Towels are down there, more space for storage. Over here we've got the loo and this really pretty shower. This is an older property that's been remodeled. It looks nice. I do feel the sofa looks a little beat up, but that's okay. I'm not going to really use the sofa anyway. The property itself is centered, as you saw right when we got here. It's right in the middle of town. It's in the middle of everywhere. This is a very, very small island. So all of the hotels are kind of like on this spot. Although there are also a lot of Airbnbs, a lot of beautiful homes. There's about 4,000 permanent year-round guests that live here. I shouldn't say guests, residents. And then the guests that come in. You know, some people stay overnight, like we decided to stay overnight. Some people are coming over from the mainland and just visiting for the day. But I think that the one flaw that it has is because we are facing the street, and we actually have a street on the back side of it. I'm on the back side of the hotel and a street on the front side of it. It seems to be a little noisy. So I'll tell you guys in the morning how I feel about that. I'm not sure if I'm gonna hear the noise when I'm sleeping, because maybe once I fall asleep I'll be out. But I'll let you know what I think about all of the sounds, because right now it's loud. But I'll catch you in the morning. Good morning, everybody. It is Sunday, and we're getting ready to head out and get some golf carts to tour the Catalina Island area. But I want to show you my view from the room where I'm at. I will tell you the negative of this room or this hotel. The walls are paper thin. I heard everything. People walking, kids screaming. I can hear when the person next to me would flush the toilet. They're just really, really thin walls, and you can hear everything. So that's my negative on it. I didn't sleep a solid sleep because I kept getting woken up. And unfortunately, you know, kids can be a little noisy. And it sounded like people were coming back in after midnight, and it was really, really loud in some cases. So that's the only negative. Other than that, the bed was super comfortable. The pillows are great. The room is great. Coffee is delicious, but very thin walls. Let me show you my view. Got it put on my face, but wanted to at least show you a little bit of the view before I put on my face. And we're going to be riding up those hills right there. To get around the island, everybody's got these golf carts. including the residents. People that live here are also getting around in golf carts, and that's the easiest way to get up there. You can also hike, but it's a long, steep hike. So we are renting the golf carts. We were supposed to be leaving at 11:15 this morning on the Catalina Express, and we were able to switch our tickets to a later departure today, and we're going to leave. Oh, that's not a good view. That's just the rooftop. We were able to switch the tickets. It was $5, by the way, to switch the tickets to, leave a little later. So we're leaving at about 4 o'clock, 3:55, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We just wanted to enjoy more. Yesterday, the day went really fast. I took the Buffalo tour, which was a little over 2 hours from the time we left to the time we got back into this area in town. And the person that I'm hanging out with, my friend from work, she just hung out by the beach and, took it really easy. She's having some shoulder problems, and she was not able to do the Buffalo tour because it is super, super bumpy. And you've got to be like hanging on, and she's got a messed up shoulder. So she couldn't go with me. I thoroughly enjoyed it. That video is going to be linked somewhere up here towards the end of this video. So please go take a look at it because it is breathtaking. It's so beautiful here. You just don't feel like you're in the United States. But one thing about California is my favorite state. It is absolutely beautiful. Or I should say it's one of my favorites because I also love North Carolina. I love Tennessee, love Washington State and Oregon. But California by far is such a special state. It's just too expensive to live here. It's ridiculous. I don't know how people do it, but I love that I get to visit it and I get to experience it at least once a year, which is great. But I'm gonna put on my face and then I'm gonna take you guys with me on the golf tour. All right, we are headed out to grab breakfast. There's a place here that has really good reviews and has pancakes and eggs and all the good stuff. And then after breakfast, we're gonna grab our golf cart and tour the island. So we're not done yet with Catalina Island, so hang tight. It's nice to be out here in the morning. Such a beautiful morning. That bacon waffle is what's calling me. So if you want to rent a golf cart, they are $60 an hour. Your max time is 2 hours. And we're headed up towards the hill. I want to say mountain, but I know these are hills. We're headed up towards the hill, towards the Wrigley Mansion. It's a little freaky where we're at, actually. This flat landed Floridian is freaking out a little bit, but I'll be fine. I am driving, and I'm just going to show you guys the views as we go. Behind me, it is spectacular, the view here. We are right at the Wrigley Mansion, and these are the steps that take you all the way up to the house. What a fantastic place to be. And the house is up there. So hopefully we'll get to other areas where I can show you a little more of what that house looks like. But you can also go on a submarine ride. I don't know if you guys see it right down there, that yellow boat looking thing. That's actually a sub, and there's another one right across it right there. We did ask our tour guide yesterday if she lived here on the island, and she was telling us that a good part or a good portion of the people that are working here do live on the island. There are about 4,000 all year long residents, and I may have said that before in the video. I just can't remember if I did or not. So we've come into a little residential area. We're gonna take a left here and keep going up the mountain. So let's go. We're taking a little tiny bathroom break. We found a park that has some bathrooms, so we're headed there. That view in front of us reminds me of Jurassic Park. I can just hear the background music right now. Da-na-na-na-na. I'm still going that way. Right there is the entrance to the botanical garden. We're not going to have time for that since we only have a 2-hour limit on the card, so we're going to have to skip this. We were just down there. We're headed up towards that direction. And I kid you not, look at the view. Oh my God, I'm telling you, the Jurassic Park soundtrack is playing in my head as we're going up all of these hills. It's just spectacular. Here's the zip line, and we went that way towards the Buffalo Tour. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a sign over there, a yellow sign, and that is where the Buffalo Tour heads. There's the casino in town right there, and that is where we're headed. Just gonna take a look at it from the outside. They have a theater here also, and they're playing old movies. I am in Laguna Beach at the Montage Resort. We're just here for the views and to spend some time after work, and I got to show you guys how spectacular this place is. I will tell you that in all my travels, California by far is the most beautiful state that I have seen. So I'm going to thank you guys for joining me one more time. I hope you enjoyed this little visit to Catalina Island, to parts of California, and I hope you'll be back soon again. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're new here. Give me a big thumbs up and leave me a comment. I'll catch you in the next one.